Hey everyone, welcome back to the JavaScript course. So in this video, we'll be exploring about how to define and declare variables inside of JavaScript. And if you find this interesting, let's get started right away. So in this video, we'll be exploring about how to define and declare JavaScript variables. So inside my VS Code, I've opened up my index.html file, my style.css file, as well as my script.js file. So there is some basic boilerplate code inside the index.html file and some basic styling inside the style.css file, as well as a basic console.log message inside the script.js file. So now we'll explore about how we can define and declare variables inside of JavaScript. So pretty much there are three kinds of variables in JavaScript, as we all know, that is var, let, and const. So the first variable, that is var, was pretty much introduced when JavaScript was introduced at the start, and var variable has the block scope or a function scope, whereas let and const variable were introduced in the ES6 version, and these two have a blocked scope. Okay, and now let us see how we can define and declare the variables correctly. So firstly, we're gonna make use of the variable, and then we're gonna say the variable name, let's say x, and we equate it to a value of 10. So over here in on line number 4, we are initializing a variable name x. So let's say this x is a container which is holding the value of 10, because we are making use of the assignment operator, and then we are assigning the value of 10 to variable x. So pretty much now in line number 5, we are going to console.log for the time being the value of x. So since it's holding the value of 10, we are going to get 10 in the console. So let's go back to our web page, and then let's open up our console, and then over here, so as you can see, we are able to see that console message, that is 10. So that is the way we define and declare variables inside of JavaScript. So pretty much the same thing goes for const and let as well. So we are initializing a new variable name, that is y. Okay, and let's say we are giving a string this time instead of a number. So let's say hello world. So on line number 7, we are initializing a string value to the variable name y. Okay, so here y is a pretty much a container which is holding the value of hello world. Okay, so let's pretty much log the value. So we are gonna get hello world as in the console. So pretty much y is holding hello world as well. So this is the way we can define and declare variables inside of JavaScript. So now let's move on to JavaScript expressions. So like, let's define what expression is. So JavaScript expressions is pretty much like a combination of values, operators, and then different kinds of expressions as well. So now let's take a basic expression, and then let's see how exactly everything works. Okay, so let's say var m equals to, let's say 6 plus 5 multiplied by 11. So let's say this is an expression. So because we are making use of this is actually a combination of values, and then operators, and then pretty much the variable as well. Okay, so let's console.log what the value is going to be. So after this expression gets executed, we're going to get 6 plus 5, 11 into 11, that is 121. Based on the precedence, first we're going to solve the bracket, and then we're going to multiply the value with 11. So let's go check out the console once. So we are getting 121. So this is pretty much a JavaScript expression. Okay, so now let's move on to JavaScript operators. Okay, so pretty much we have four or five kind of operators. That is plus and then minus. We have the divide, we have the modulus, and then we also have, I think subtract is done, multiply, divide, multiply is not done. So multiply, and then we have the decrement, we also have increment, increment and then decrement. So pretty much these are different kinds of operators we have inside of JavaScript. So let's take example of one, and then we are just gonna understand others as well. So let's say const f equals to 7, then const g equals to 10. So by making use of the plus operator, that is the first one, we're gonna calculate the result. So let's say const result equals to f plus g. Okay, so let's console.log the result. So pretty much you should get the value of 17, because we're making use of the plus operator. So 17 is coming in the console. So the same way we can minus the value or even multiply the value and then check out the result. Yeah, so that's the way it works. That is the JavaScript operator. So now let's move on to the next easiest thing, that is commenting in JavaScript. So let's say we have any line. So we have const p equals to load JavaScript. So let's say we want to comment line number 21. So for that reason, we're just gonna say a double slash, that is in front of the line. So that's the reason this gets commented out. Okay, if you want to just make use of a shortcut, just select the whole thing. I mean, firstly select the entire line, and then we can just press on command slash so that it gets commented out, right? So let's now do the next one, that is multi-selecting. So let's write some basic sentence. So says says the JavaScript function that calculates sum of two numbers. So let's say we have two sentences like this. So we want to do multi-line commenting. So for that reason, it's gonna be star and dot. I mean, yeah, multiply symbol and then slash, and like this. Okay, I think that's the other way around. Yes, so this is the way you do the multi-line selecting, right? So firstly the forward slash comes up, and then the asterisk operator, the star operator, that is for the multiply operator. And pretty much over here while closing, we are going to use the star operator first and then the forward slash. Okay, so I think that's it about this video. We explored about how to define and declare variables inside of JavaScript, and then the JavaScript expressions, then basic operators, that is plus, minus, divide, modulus, and multiply. And we also learned about commenting, that is single line commenting and multi-line commenting. I think that's it for this video. Let's see in the next video, and then thank you for watching.